For any homework-related queries, call us at +1 678 648 4277. You can mail us at support@pythonhomeworkelp.com, support@pythonhomeworkelp.com, or reach us at https://www.pythonhomeworkhelp.com. 1. Which test is used to analyze the frequencies of two variables with multiple categories to determine whether the two variables are independent? A. Chi-square test of independence. B. 2. Way-ANOVA. C. 2. Sample Z proportion test. D. Both A and C. Answer: A. Chi-square test of independence. 2. The null hypothesis for test of independence is A. Two proportions are the same. B. Two proportions are not the same. C. Two proportions are different. D. Both B and C. Answer: A. Two proportions are the same. pythonhomeworkhelp.com. 3. Which test compares expected, theoretical, frequencies of categories from population distribution to the observed, actual, frequencies from distribution to determine whether there is a difference between what was expected and what was observed? A. Chi-square goodness of fit test. B. Chi-square test of independence. C. 2. Sample Z proportion test. D. ANOVA. Answer: A. Chi-square goodness of fit test. 4. The null hypothesis for chi-square goodness of fit test is A. Population follow the specified distribution. B. The population does not follow the specified distribution. C. Population follow the normal distribution. D. Population does not follow the normal distribution. Answer: A. Population follow the specified distribution. pythonhomeworkhelp.com. 5. Degrees of freedom can be calculated in chi-square test of independence using formula where K denotes the number of categories, P denotes the number of parameters in sample data, R denotes the number of rows, and C denotes the number of columns. A. KLP. B. R1, C1, C, R plus C1, D. None of these. Answer: B. R1, C1. 6. Degrees of freedom can be calculated in chi-square goodness of fit test using formula where K denotes the number of categories, P denotes the number of parameters in sample data, R denotes the number of rows, and C denotes the number of columns. A. K2P. B. K1P. C. R1, C1, D. R plus C1. Answer: B. K1P. pythonhomeworkhelp.com. 7. Clustering analysis is A. Supervised learning technique. B. Unsupervised learning technique. C. Statistical tool. D. Both A and B. Answer: B. Unsupervised learning technique. 8. Standardization of data is useful in clustering for A. To avoid the dependence on the choice of measurement units. B. Finding unitless variables. C. Standardization of data is never useful during clustering analysis. D. Both A and B. Answer: D. Both A and B. pythonhomeworkhelp.com. 9. Which are the properties satisfied by the Euclidean metric and the Manhattan metric of a distance function for all objects I, J, and H? A. D. I. J. 0. B. D. I. J equals D. J. I. C. D. I. J. 2 D. I. H plus D. H. J. D. D. I. Number 0. Answer: B. D. I. J equals D. J. I. 10. Pick the right statement about the selection of variables. A. Variables which do not contain any relevant information are worse than useless. B. The selection of degree-good variables is a non-trivial task. C. The selection of degree-good variables is a trivial task. D. Both A and B. Answer D. Both A and B. PythonHomeworkHelp.com